to get health care reform through.
Yeah, I believe that it should have gotten through. I know it's going to sound like I'm just a 100% Trump guy, but it's not the case. I really don't think it was his fault.
He said, Ricky, day one,
right.
It'll be so easy. And?
I think he's tried as hard as he can, but when you've got people fighting you like that, I really don't feel like he felt it was going to be that hard to do. And I still think he's going to get it done.
So does a fix to health care mean throw out Obamacare or work to fix some parts of it?
It depends. I think you pretty much have to throw almost all of it out. Some of the big things like pre-existing conditions need to stay. But as far as forcing people to buy insurance, I think that's way wrong.
Peggy and Jim Stewart have been married for 12 years, but they don't share the same politics. Peggy voted for President Trump. Jim did not. Both have been hoping for higher wages.
I still think he's staying with the agenda and the promises that he gave to us during the campaign, but the fight against him is just unsurmountable. I've never seen any president be so disrespected and fought against as hard as he is.
So what did Peggy and Jim get? So far, their salary hasn't increased. Their health care hasn't changed.
They got a man with a spine, that's what I wanted. A man that could think on his own 2 feet, that's what I like, and that's what we're getting.
Do you not blame President Trump at all for not being able to get any major legislation passed yet?
Well, I think his way of speaking to people could have a big difference on it, and his way of saying, well, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, this is it.
He could do it better.
Maybe a little bit more diplomatic in his conversation and his presentations.
After voting for President Obama twice, Peggy saw hope in President Trump. But she doesn't want all that he's selling.
Do you want President Trump to repeal and replace Obamacare?
Maybe parts of it.
Not all of it.
I do believe there should be a universal medical.
You want universal health care?
Health care.
That's a very liberal position.
Well, there's other countries doing it, and successfully.
Is there anything the president could do to lose your vote?
Have bona fide proof that he has allowed Russia to come in and interfere with the election so that he would win against Hillary. That would very well upset me. I'd feel really stupid after that.
One thing just about all of these voters would like to see is the president break up with Twitter.
Please stop tweeting, please.
Do his tweets hurt him?
I believe they do.
And he's tweeting about it. I'm like, why did you even answer that? Come on, Mr. President. I know your mind is busier than that, but he's himself and he's different, and I kind of like it that he's different, but I wish he would just not do the playground stuff.
They may not like those tweets, but they haven't cost the president the support of many of his voters here, who feel like he's trying for them, if not succeeding for them yet.
Bye.
My thanks to all the folks in Michigan for talking to us, and we will keep you posted on what they have to say. All right, we have a lot ahead this Friday morning. Let's get right to it. Good morning, everyone. Top of the hour. I'm Poppy Harlow in New York. News is breaking live in Quantico, Virginia, on your left. And then on your right, UN headquarters in New York, because some major speeches there today. President Trump is headed to Quantico right now. He's about to address a graduating class at the FBI National Academy. These are local law enforcement officers who come to learn from the agency's best that train them. Of course, the president has attacked the FBI at every turn recently. His relationship with the FBI has been, in a word, strained. Here was the president moments ago.
It's a shame what's happened with the FBI, but we're going to rebuild the FBI. It'll be bigger and better than ever. But it is very sad when you look at those documents, and how they've done that is really, really disgraceful. And you have a lot of very angry people that are seeing it. It's a very sad thing to watch, I will tell you that.
Loved it. All right, so the president is speaking a lot. He's making a lot of headlines heading to Quantico. We'll bring you more of those in a moment.